is my next question. That according to you, in your perception, what are the attributes of a good judge? And in this connection, what role models would you like to sort of indicate, if
Yes,
any? Yes.
yes. You know, a judge must be a good human being if you wish to be a good judge. That's one. Socrates, long time back, gave a four-way test. Hear courteously, consider soberly, answer wisely, decide impartially. This is a perfect parameter.
You'd like to use, yes.
Yes, I would like to
Yes.
use that and develop on that. And I uh, nurtured the judicial trainee officers on the basis of these parameters of a good judge for that matter. See, true integrity. I mean, when I say a good human being alone can be a good judge, let me put it this way. All those components come in. For judicious adjudication, these components which I have shared of Socrates addict as such. To my mind, couches the very patron for a good judge as such. One can elaborate, but one doesn't need to. These are the basic things as such. Now, coming to the model judges, if you
Yes.
are coming to the model judges, let me take the example of Chief Justice of India, M.N. Venkatachaliah. He was the one who was instrumental in setting up the National Judicial Academy. But that apart, that doesn't really is my concern at the moment when you're talking about a model judge. He was a judge of the Karnataka High Court. Chief Justice of India, Justice R.S. Pathak, during the summer vacation went across the country,
You said
including
R.S. Pathak.
Justice
Okay.
R.S. Pathak.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, he was the Chief Justice of India at that time.
Correct.
He visited different high courts looking for the best of judges who could be considered for elevation to the Supreme Court. In seniority, he was not the senior most in Karnataka. But having talked to the Chief Justice of Karnataka, other judges, senior advocates, everyone was unanimous that Justice Venkatachaliah is a perfect example to be elevated. The then Chief Justice of the High Court asked Venkatachaliah, would you like to meet the Chief Justice of India? This is the background. He said, no, I don't need to meet him. He did not meet him.
Declined.
Declined to meet him, the Chief Justice of India, as such. The beauty of this is coming further. Let me share the whole thing. Justice R.S. Pathak went back, and a week later, he rang up Justice Venkatachaliah and said, I'm Pathak speaking. I mean, he never expected any call or anything from which Pathak. Venkatachalaya was absolutely
Yes.
ignorant that he would be getting a call from the Chief Justice. Then he said, R.S. Pathak, Chief Justice. And then Chief Justice said, we are considering you to come to us and I would like you to be with us in the Supreme Court. His response was, how can I be considered? I'm not the senior most. I'm third in seniority in the High Court. Then R.S. Pathak, Chief Justice R.S. Pathak said, Justice Venkatachalaya, that is for me to see. That is for me to decide. I know all that. And therefore, he said, we are wanting you to be. I mean, of course, in that situation.
Yes.
Now, what happened thereafter? His name was recommended. It was under consideration of the government. The then law minister, probably Shiv Shankar,
Who?
happened to come to Karnataka, Bangalore,
Yes.
because the marriage of one of the judge's son,
Yes.
Justice Puttaswamy. And when he came there, he expressed the desire to Puttaswamy, I want to meet Venkatachalaya. Without telling him whom to meet,
Yes.
he brought Venkatachalaya in the room where the then law minister Shiv Shankar was sitting. They didn't know each other. So when they met after the pleasantries, the law minister said, Justice Venkatachaliah, we are seriously considering your case to be elevated. And then he said, the Prime Minister would like to meet you. Please go and meet the Prime Minister. He says, why? Why should I be meeting? Law Minister says that if you are elevated now, in due course of time, you would be the Chief Justice of India. And therefore consider this seriously in this context. He said, I will not meet the Prime Minister. He declined completely. Now, in that context, the Law Minister says, do I have your permission to tell the Prime Minister that Justice Venkatachaliah has refused to meet you? He says, by all means, if I am saying no, how can I deny you this liberty to share this with the Prime Minister? The Law Minister went back, shared this information with the Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi at that time. When he heard that, you know what Rajiv Gandhi said? I'm so happy we have judges who can even refuse to meet the Prime Minister and clear the file in no time.
That goes to the credit of Prime Minister also.
Yes,
Yes, as much if not more.
that's right. And then the Attorney General was asked to convey this, to share this information that his name has been cleared to Justice Venkatachaliah. Parasaran was the Attorney General at that time.
Parasaran.
Yes.
Yes.
He rang him up. He also didn't know him. And then he shared that the Prime Minister has said, we have judges who can even refuse to meet the Prime Minister.
Those were the standards, and those are the standards which
Yes.
have existed. So I think that would suffice your impressions as to your perception of a good judge. We would stop here for this part. Stay with us. This conversation with Professor Balram Gupta will continue. Thank you.